It's raining outside, it's cold, and I'm hungry. So I decided to make me a nice plate of creamy, cheesy grits. When I'm pressed for time and I need something quick, I usually just take a large glass bowl, 2 cups of water, a half a cup of grits, throw it in a microwave, and I'm done. But today, time is on my side to take it to another level. So I start off with a half a cup of quick grits. I never get instant. Also, I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream, some half and half, and about a cup and a half to 2 cups of cold water, and 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine. Now, I normally enjoy grits plain, but today I'm going to add some cheese because I love it with cheese. I usually use American slices, but this time I want to use some Colby Pepper Jack just to kick it up a notch. I normally use a glass bowl, but today I'll be using a 5-quart non-stick pot with a coated wire whisk to help prevent scratches to the pot and to mix the ingredients well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the burner on high because I want the initial ingredients to come to a boil before I add the grits. And I'm going to start off with about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. And you can play with this amount depending on how creamy or soupy or thick you like your grits. Now I kind of like mine a little more on the thick side, so I won't add as much water. Next, I use about a half a cup of half and half. Now, you could just use plain water, which is fine, but half and half, along with a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, helps ensure that the grits will come out nice and creamy and very, very tasty. Then I'm just going to give it a little stir just to mix up those three ingredients, the half and half, the heavy whipping cream, and the water. And I'm going to try to wait patiently for it to come to a boil before I add my grits. For health and fitness tips, be sure to visit personalfitness3.com. Okay, now it's boiling. Now we don't want it to boil over, but once it starts boiling, that's when you add the grits. So I'm going to start off with a half a cup of grits. Now, of course, you can do more or less depending on how much you want and how thick or how loose you want it. Now, with the whisk, I'm just going to stir it up real good. Now, you don't want to beat it to death. You just want to make sure there's no lumps. Now, I'm going to turn the burner down to around medium-low. You don't want to keep it on high because then it'll boil out the liquid and the grits won't be cooked right. And if you have it too low, it'll take forever. So I think around medium-low is about the best. But again, depending on your burner type, you just have to experiment. Now, it may still look like it's boiling, but it's not. It's around medium-low, and it's still going to bubble up like that. But the heat is a lot less than it would be if it was on high. Just be sure to stir often, just to ensure even cooking. I'll use a fork or a spoon just to kind of test it to see, its consistency. This helps me determine how long I should let it cook before I add the other ingredients. Once I check to make sure that the grits are done and I have the desired consistency, I then put in 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine, and then I stir that together. Now for the final ingredient, cheese. Now you can use whatever cheese you want, or you could put any other ingredient. But today I'm going to put some Colby Pepper Jack cheese. I stir it in nice and slowly so that it would blend well with the grits. This is going to be so good. Just remember, when you take your time and give your food some good loving, it is definitely going to love you back. This would make for great shrimp and grits, but today I'm just going to have some eggs and toast to go with it. And as you can see, I really like eggs a lot, especially where you can get them 5 dozen for under $2. Okay, let me reiterate. Now, to me, when you take your time and you cook your food on a lower temperature, it seems like the taste and texture comes out so much better. Now, some people like to turn the burner up on hot lava and watch the food dance on the skillet. But don't get all bent out of shape if you cook it like that and don't like it. I keep trying to tell you, you gotta show your food some love. Now, once the eggs are almost done, I turn the burner off. And here I'm about to have some toast with my eggs and grits. Now it's time to plate this bad boy. Be sure to visit personalfitness3.com or .net for more health and fitness motivation and tips. Hit me up in the comments section and let me know how you like and enjoy your grits. Take care. I encourage you to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay positive, stay motivated, and stay hydrated. And always remember, you got this. If you like this video in any way, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you think this channel is helpful to you or someone else, then please hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. This is Personal Fitness 3, where I want you to get motivated and stay motivated. I'm out.